What's going on, everybody? I'm Coach Gary. How are you guys doing today? Now, if you are from the South, then you know exactly what we are looking at right now. This is home to one of the most treacherous, mean, well, we can't really say mean, it's just doing their job, insects of all time. That's right, these are fire ants. Now you can't see them right now because they're inside doing their business, but in a few minutes, I'm going to do one of the things I just, even as an old man, still love to do, and that is to disturb a fire ant mound just to see those little jokers pour out of there. So we're going to do that in just a minute, and not only to this one, but also to this one. And this one I would say is just a little bit bigger. Now if they were anywhere else, I would just, disturb the mound just like so I can see the ants come out, and then I would leave them alone to their own devices. But they are in my yard, ladies and gentlemen, and I have let them stay there for long enough. It is time to get rid of them. I have to cut grass around it and make sure I don't step on it. And they've really been bad this year. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I get rid of these, even if I don't have fire ant killer specifically. All right, you can get fire ant killer at Walmart, any store, and there's different types. But for the amount you get, it is a pretty nice penny. And I usually end up running out because I've got quite a few of these in my yard. We are going to disturb this mound, and then I'm going to show you guys the technique I use to get rid of these ants, these fire ants, when I don't have or don't want to go and spend money on the fire ant granules. All right, let's go for this one. Just going to show you guys how these ants pour out of here in defense of their mound. If you've never had the pleasure of getting bitten by one of these things, I'm telling you, it hurts. You would think that they call these things fire ants because of their color, and that's probably one reason, but if you've ever gotten bitten by it, then you know the real answer. And I don't know if you guys can see there on the left side, there is a caterpillar or whatever. I'm sorry, buddy, didn't know you was crawling around there, but he is not going to make it. But yeah, if you ever disturb one, make sure you're standing off to the side, I would say good 4 feet away, because they will find you and attack you. If you've ever had the misfortune of being bitten and stung by one of these ants, and you know it is painful, and that is exactly what they do. They first bite you not as a way to attack, but as a way to create an anchor, something to hang on to, so they can sting you. And once they sting you, they're going to release a venom. This venom can cause, or does cause, swelling and a burning sensation, thus the term fire ant. And in some people, it causes an adverse and dangerous allergic reaction, which can be deadly. One day I was spraying this home defense, and I noticed it says ants on it, that it kills ants. And I was like, well, I wonder if it would kill a fire ant mound. And so what I'm going to show you is the technique I use when I don't have the granules to sprinkle out, and it works. It works. So I'm going to show you the technique. And if you have any of this is Ortho Home Defense, but I'm pretty sure if you have any insect killer, because you know people in the South, that's one of the things they purchase in the spring and summer, insect killer. So I'm sure if you have something even close to this, that it would work. All right, so the first thing I do is I make sure that I break up this mound pretty good. All right, and be careful if you're using something like this, because the ants will crawl up this pole to bite you, definitely. I don't know if they know that there's something on the other end, but I'm telling you, they will make their way up this pole. Make sure you get down to the bottom of the ant mound, because there's going to be a place where there's a deep hole. Make sure you clean or dig that part out. Go all around it. But make sure you go around it, because they are efficient at escaping and restarting the colony. So I always make sure I get around it good first. That's also a safety measure for you, because like I said, they will find you if you're not far enough away. All right, then I go ahead and I make sure I saturate the mound. What it does when you dig the mound up is it causes all the ants, all the fighters, if you will, to come to the top and defend the mound, defend the colony. So they'll be the first to get it. Then of course you want to keep saturating it so you get to the root of why they fight so hard. And yes, that is the queen. Not the queen bee, the queen A. Alright, the top is pretty saturated. So now what you want to do is you want to mix this up. Make a little ant soup, if you will. Now some people may say, well coach, just the fact that you are breaking up the mound should be enough. Oh no, not with fire ants. Because breaking up their mound, all that does is just give them something else to do. The workers will start back rebuilding the mound immediately. All right, and then douse it again. All right, takes a little work, but not too much. And this should do the job for this mound. All right, I'll come back in a couple of days. Well, I'll come back even tomorrow and show you the results. Definitely, I can tell you, if the ants are not dead, you will see signs that they have rebuilt or are rebuilding the mound of the colony. right, let's check out the mound today. I remember yesterday, all we had to do was basically touch it, and there was thousands of ants coming out. And today, there's some activity, but not a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot it again, just for those that are on the top. Not a lot at all. You know, just give it another little dousing. I think most of the damage has been done on this mound. Let's check out the second. This was the larger mound. There's a little more activity going on here, but nowhere near as much as was going on yesterday. So, yep, we're gonna go ahead and douse this again. And I think this will just take care of it.